Welcome into the WBC arena. We've been waiting a long time to see these two get it on. Alongside me is Oleksandr Usyk, the former undisputed cruiserweight champion and heavyweight champion of the world. Eddie Hall, the Beast. And yes, you guessed it, he is a heavyweight. In fact, the world's strongest man, and he fights out of Newcastle, England.
Well,
this bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, here is the Olympic gold medalist from Ukraine, an undisputed cruiserweight world champion, and a unified heavyweight champion of the world, Oleksandr Usyk. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Newcastle under Lyme, England, the first man to deadlift 500 kilos, the 2017 world's strongest man, here is Eddie, the Beast Hall.
And this one has all of those big fight feels you can't imagine how bad these fighters want to get their hands on each other. He just missed with that left jab. He just misses with that jab. That's another scoring shot. Who have been going at it on social media, and now finally they're about to go at it in the ring.
Situations like this, Todd, will either make or break a fighter, because the expectation from the thousands of people here, of the millions of people around the world, people like you and I sat here expecting everything and anything, can break a man or make a man.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. He misses with that jab. And back to life now, starting to land some punches. Caught him with that power punch. Very competitive round with 10 seconds left. This fight is closer than 2 pages in a book, Johnny.
So important to
Each one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down. Fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
He blocks that right hook. Through the hook, didn't land. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. Keep an eye on this slugger. As you know, he's willing to take 3 to give 1. That's his game plan, and it's worked out pretty well for him so far.
Tactics out of the window. These guys just want to brawl.
A big right hand. How did he absorb that hook? close round with 10 seconds to go. I don't know which fighter is winning this. Who's going to be the first one to get caught? The typical big man, little man argument. He's got to be quicker. He's got to move a lot to win this fight.
If you're in there with a guy so big in front of you, you've got to be smart. You've got to use your smarts and use that skill. This is what you've prepared for. You've got to negate that jab, let it ride past you and push his own weight on him.
And this is with that jab. Stiff jab. Can they figure out the combination to this sink? Positives and negatives in the heavyweight division are the same. You can win the fight in one punch, and you can lose the fight in one punch.
Because they're so big, because they can punch, because they've got the weight behind them, they may not be connecting, but trust me, when they connect, that's when this fight sets on fire. Because someone's going to get hurt, and someone's going to react.
Punch scored. He fails to score with that left hook. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. This fight could not be any closer. Who's going to be the first one to get rocked? Got out of the way, that right hook. Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
You're a power puncher. You're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are. Can they figure out the combination to this safe? He misses with that jab. Correct me if I'm wrong, but when you're dealing with someone with so much speed, you've got to get your timing right.
When you have a fight that's got that great footwork and that great hand speed, it's so hard. It's an uphill battle.
He takes that jab. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Who's winning this fight right now? Which fighter's going to get caught first? He didn't take that jab well at all. Missing with that right hook. the pass from this fighter. They don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
Big Eddie Hall took a big shot. Back and forth they go, neither fighter willing to back down. He's got to do something. A true champion knows how to get out of trouble after they got into trouble, and that's what he's doing here. Oh, and there he caught him with a stiff jab. He missed with that jab. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. This fight couldn't... This is the beginning of round 6. Both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, thinking, you just got to be smarter than them. You've got to be like a little faggot and pickpocket them.
Men step back for just a moment. That hook was thrown with some bad intentions. These two are the perfect dance partners. They call it the chin. How strong is your chin? Do you have a glass chin? These are things that can affect the fight.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics sometimes to actually outbox the fight and beat them on points.
Oh, that left hook hurt him. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. I don't know which fighter. Who's going to be the first one to get clipped? With a left jab. When we talk about a fighter having power, don't just look at the head punches they throw. Look at the body shots. That could be the real difference.
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
Left jab. Look at the big fella get rocked. It's now or never. The clock is ticking. This is his big chance. It appears that the moment of trouble has passed, at least for now. Good right jab. the world's strongest man is staggered. And Eddie Hall goes down.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Final 10 seconds here, and this has not been his round for sure. Not much to write home about in that round. And there's the bell for round 8. Bottom of the left jab. Don't let this fighter's speed fool you. There's some method to the madness. These are precision shots, and they're coming at lightning speed.
When you've got a fast fighter, they will cut you to ribbons, and they know it's a matter of time before either you get desperate or the referee jumps in and saves you. This is a natural gift.
Oh, and he rocked him, and now we'll see what kind of finisher he is. 5, 6, 7, 8. Just misses with that big right hand. And the... As we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably a round he'd rather forget. So it's onward and upward after another knockout win here.
A knockout victory, that's not a knockout victory. That is somebody saying, I'm here, I've arrived. Try that again, it will happen all over again.